up, everybody? We are back for episode 12 and 13 of Ask Jay. Because I'm one day behind, I'm just going to bundle 2 days of videos into one video because it's my show. I can do what I want. But you guys are still going to get the episodes that I owe you. I want to honor my commitment to a daily upload of Ask Jay. Got a little behind my birthday weekend. A lot of work, a ton of work. We're relaunching a whole school, plus other businesses initiatives. So it's piled on, but I want to still commit to the Ask Jay daily lectures and inspirational motivation and answering your 5 questions. I tried 3 questions for yesterday, so I have 3 questions from yesterday because I want to try that model and see how you guys liked it. But today I got all responses because I asked you guys to let me know, should we go to 3 questions from 5 questions? The 5 questions were getting kind of long because I talk a lot, and I didn't know if you guys were like, come on Jay, just hurry up. But everybody said they want 5 questions, so I'm going to keep it 5 questions. So I got 3 questions I was going to try out yesterday that I didn't do, and I got 5 questions from today, which is November 2nd. So that's 8 questions total we're going to conquer in one video so I can get out and go eat and go back to work and get on my grind, right? So I'm squeezing this in the middle of a lot of work, and that's my motivational, my Ask Jay motivational message of the day. That's what I'm going to call it, my Ask Jay motivational message of the day. And that is, keep your thumb on the pulse of your business. That's my revelation I got this weekend, is that as much as you tips, as much as you do that, as much as it keeps going, when you relax and let off, your business relaxes and lets off. So you set the tone as a boss, as a CEO, as a founder of your company. You set the tone for the culture of your company or the culture of your movement, if it's a nonprofit or activist movement or whatever it is, right? You set that tone, and everybody watches you. So the more that you're on top of your business, you got your thumb on the pulse of your business, the more that you could demand from others, and the more respect you demand from others, and the more that they'll stay at the pace at which you're at, or at least try to meet your pace or your expectations. So I'm just on it right now. Like, I changed all my Instagram bio pics and Facebook profile pics and Twitter and all that. I'm trying to figure out Snapchat. I don't know how to do that yet. But to my most focused self, my kid self, where I was super focused, and that's where I'm at right now. Like, yo, it's time to focus up, A game only, keep your thumb on the pulse of your business. Like, we get too relaxed into like comfortability and enjoyment and fun and partying and dating and a whole bunch of other stuff that's not business, not building assets, not building wealth, not building your legacy. Like, focus up. So anyway, on to our questions. I'm answering the questions today, and I'm gonna go first and foremost, Instagram at This Is Real. What is the reason for some real estate investors to create different LLCs for the properties they own? So, as a real estate investor, we often create different LLCs for each property because each property is its own business. I don't want to intermingle the businesses of my different properties and different ventures who may have different partners or may have different assets attached to them or different liabilities attached to them. So you keep all your properties separate under different separate companies for protection. It also helps for your record keeping, also helps for your taxes, but those companies can still be under one company, your umbrella or holding company, such as mine. So that's a strategy for you, is to have one company that owns all your companies and it's called your corporate veil. You want to have the strongest corporate veil as possible, and the more your businesses are segmented and protected within their own organization, own corporate structure, the stronger corporate veil that you have, and the better itemized and better protection you have. So, next question. Margaret Harrison, from Facebook, hi Margaret, asked, what were your honest thoughts on the Million Man March? So I did go to the Million Man March anniversary in Washington, D.C. a few weeks ago, a little less than a month ago. And I actually got to be on stage. I couldn't believe that I actually was on stage at the Million Man March at a million people. I was one of the lucky ones, blessed ones to be on stage. But anyway, my thoughts were, I was deflated at first. I was like disappointed. I was like, oh my God, there was no direct call to action, and people don't know what to do. But as I'm a part of the organizing group for the Justice for Else movement, they do know what to do. We do know what to do. We're behind the scenes working to lay it all out and get our people rolling. So everyone right now can text 99000, text Unity to 99000 to unify with us, the organizers of the Million Man March and the new justice redistribution team moving forward. It's a coalition of all of us. Unite with us. So text Unity to 99000. But we are, the Justice or Else, the Million Man March is a movement, and I honestly think that it set the momentum and the tone for what we can do for Unify and what it looks like. So I'm happy with it. First, I was a little disappointed because I didn't understand the depth of just, and I'll say this, no one gets it perfect. As activists, as leaders, as whatever, trendsetters, trailblazers, you're just trying your best, and that's a lot. To millionize a million people and organize a million people and bring them to DC and all be safe. So could it have been a perfect 10? Of course. Was it? It wasn't a perfect 10, but it was a great feat of freaking, you know what I'm saying? It was better than freaking, way better than doing nothing. It was amazing. But I'm a perfectionist, so I always look at the flaws or vulnerabilities and everything, you know what I'm saying? So I could critique it, but I'm not going to critique it. I'm going to say 2 thumbs up, like, let's go, let's roll. Like, that's the first step, so that's excellent. So that's my thoughts on that. Anyway, Drake NND, or Draken ND from IG says, how can I get at least 30-minute conversation with you, and what will the price be? So I charge, or my rate, I should say, for hourly consulting is really like $500 an hour, but I get on some nice stuff and we discount it, you know, depending on what you get. But my company, though, you can get a certified consultant, certified trainee of mine, who are really experts in their own right to consult with you. All you gotta do is go to jmorrison.net and go to our strategy coaching, and you can see about getting an hourly consultation, and it won't be that much. But I just do really value my time, so I gotta up the price because I don't want, it's like, if you don't value your time, no one else will. So I put a price tag on my time. So really, it can be exclusive because my time is like, there's a lot more I can do in an hour than just, you know, pimp myself out, so to speak. So I just make sure I protect my time. But our company does have a model of consulting and coaching, so you definitely can get a hold of us easily that way. King, so appreciate you for that. King ZZ201 said, how can I flip 300 the best way possible? I'm a junior in college going for a degree in communications. Now, if you're talking about $300, I'm gonna say you need to. There's no flipping $300. Like, that's like, you need to learn how to. You need to stack up some more money, and then you need to figure out, start in wholesaling. That'll be your first way entry point. If you're talking about $300,000, I don't think you're talking about if you're saying you're a junior in college. That's a different conversation. But how could you flip $300 the best way possible? It's not about a flip. You want to figure out how to set up a way to earn yourself some real money. And wholesaling will be the route that you should look into. It's the least expensive way to start a real estate investing business without cash or a lot of capital. So anyway, Ryan Timms says, we all know Queens are the backbone of the community, from Facebook. Ryan Timms. We all know Queens are the backbone of the community. What are 3 things you learned from your mom that you still use today? My work ethic, first and foremost. My mom was crazy grinder, crazy hustler, newspaper routes, babysitting, part-time job, all type of stuff going at the same time. So my work ethic, my resilience, I learned from my mom for sure. Just like, she just didn't care what the odds were, what the circumstances, whether it was 3 of us my mom, my sister, and myself sleeping in one twin-size bed at my grandmother's, or one of the 6 of us in a 2-bedroom, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what situation, my mom still climbed, and her goal was to own a house, to own a property, and she did that. And that property netted our family nearly $100,000 in 2 years. So like, that was the first asset that we ever owned. And my mom, she was a go-getter, so I learned that, just being a go-getter and being a trailblazer at the same time. So that's that. I'm blowing through these questions so we can get out of here. And because my camera woman's arm is hurting, she's leaning. Twitter, ink_well from Twitter says, Mr. J. Morrison, looking for partners for apartment building acquisition in DMV and other emerging markets. Can you help? Yes, go to JMREP or JMREpartners.com and just, you can fill out a form for joint ventures right there, partnerships at JMREpartners.com. And then Shauna Mount from Facebook says, what do you like to do for fun? We always see you working. What are some hobbies you have? So let's see. Fun mostly revolves around food. That's some enjoyment for me. What else do I like to do? What do I do? Fun. Work is so fun. I really enjoy work. I do like to travel though, so I like being in different cities or different countries. So I do take a time to take a vacay every here and there, but not really because I'm always working on vacay. But what else is fun for me? I like to party a little bit, hang out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm known to be a turn upper every once in a while. So that watch your pinky, make sure it's not over the microphone camera. Okay, just making sure. All right, and then so I think the camera's standing, so I'm gonna stand like this. So then let's see. All right. Okay. So then Inkwell from. Wait, I said that. Oh, excuse me. That was Sean Amount from Facebook who said, "Well, what I do for fun." And then Ink_Well from Twitter said, "Mr. J Morrison." Oh wait, no, I got that one. Oh, cool. Last one. I blew through them. Chris Bright from Facebook says, "Since you're boycotting Christmas, what do you tell your kids about them not receiving gifts?" Great question. So I am boycotting. I talked to my daughter London, my 7-year-old daughter, and my 16-year-old daughter Anna, and they know that they both were at Sandra Bland marches for me in DC, and they understand they're aware that things aren't right in our country for our people. So I let them understand that for us to save money puts money in our pocket and it's our gain, and then that's the pain of the people that we're trying to get their attention and move out our way, which are the super wealthy and the ones that control the system that is oppressive towards black people, right? So, which is us, which are my daughters. So I let them know, like, Christmas wasn't about Santa or gifts anyway. So it's like, that's just some perk. Christmas is about Christ. So we're gonna have fun, we're gonna bond, we're gonna enjoy and think about Christ and what he meant to us. And we saying the hell with Santa, we giving him a break, we keeping our family money in our pocket so that dad can invest more money into his businesses and into real estate so that they can eat better forever and it pays their private school tuitions and their lifestyle. So either we can spend this money and give it to Santa and help support people that are causing the Sandra Blands and Freddie Grays and these policies and laws that are biased and targeted towards black people. We can do that and support them, or we can keep our family money in our own pockets and build our own wealth. And they get that. They're smart enough to get that. Like, would they rather gifts or would they rather us build wealth? And they understand what that means. So that's my 8 questions for episodes 12 and 13 of Ask Jay. Thank you guys for watching and supporting. Make sure you subscribe to this. Again, for any general inquiries, go to jmorrison.net. For any real estate partnerships, jmrepartners.com. They're the ones that actually sponsor this. My company actually sponsors this, but I don't give them enough credit. So I give JM Rep a little more credit. Hashtag JM Rep, assets over everything. And I love you all. Again, share, subscribe, like, comment, and we'll keep doing this every day. I'm dedicating 90 days to Ask Jay, so let's make the most of it. Peace.